The Southern California sun is starting to set as we welcome you to Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Tonight, it's an in-division matchup from the NL West between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, and Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Kyle Redmond, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
And he fouls this one off.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Here comes the 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Michael Jernigan. Now the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Redmond has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range. The 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Hard hit ball to second, scooped up, and there's out number 2. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
You know, they better not sleep on that guy sitting in the 7 hole. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Standing in now, Cameron Porter. As he'll take a look at ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Rising fastball, then it catches the zone for a strike. Out in front here is this one scorched, foul to the left. Just underway here in Southern California. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Chip Wolf will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now at the plate is J.C. Ray. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
J.C. Ray.
And this is taken outside for ball one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, coming off a 500 homestand, you would have liked to have played better in front of your home crowd. I get that. But they have a chance to right the ship right here. Get on the winning side, push forward, game one of this road trip. It's not going to be easy.
Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
Into the box, Dylan Netzel. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number one.
Batting third.
Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes, battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
Brandon Smith comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Ray stands at third with one gone in the inning. Swing and a liner. And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Well, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Row. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Row, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
In now, Joaquin Marte as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And it's quickly 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
Swing and a liner. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove.
Wow, you rarely see this guy give up more than a hit an inning, and he's already given up 3 here. It's too early to be concerned, but you do have to keep an eye on him moving forward. He's a pro, though, so he's capable of turning things around in a hurry.
Into the box now, Julius Collins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Collins is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Evan Brenner, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Fastball well outside. Slider, and that thing comes in at 89 on the radar gun. A ball and 2 strikes now. Count still at 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Two and two. Here it is. Hit on the ground to short. He's got it. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Usually these guys turn that 6-4-3 double play in their sleep, but it looks like he rushed the feed just a little bit. You have to be sure to get at least one out. Now we'll see if the guy on the mound can pick up the defense.
At the plate now, Chase Mitchell, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
He's set. The 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. The set and the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Porter is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So 1 run here on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 3 men left stranded. And stepping in, Jesus Pena, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window.
This is certainly that situation.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Stepping in now, J.J. Lewis. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. One ball and one strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Standing in now, Brad Sawyer. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 4 home runs and 14 driven in. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2-2 the count. Into the windup and the pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sam Quintero is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Sawyer, the runner at first with 2 gone. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0 pitch, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
From the stretch, Patrick Bingham is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. That evens it up 1-1.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
The 1-1.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. And that one yanked just foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off of the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Ready now is Chip Wolf. The potential tying run for him at third base. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Comes set. The 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher.
Wow, really close pitch on 0-2. That just missed, and if he hits that spot right there again, he might get the call next time.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 pitch. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Diamondbacks leave him loaded. They trail this one 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
The second baseman.
Now the first pitch.
Sharp.
Front door with the slider eclipsed the zone for a called strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Wolf has thrown a little over 50 innings, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
Pena is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Batting 9.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Kyle Redmond is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. skied into very shallow right. Sawyer ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, J.C. Ray.
Next up is J.C. Ray. First pitch on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
I like the way they're making him work out on that mound. They're taking a lot of early pitches right here. It's going to benefit them in the later innings.
Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there, but he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So now to the plate, Dylan Netzel. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And another foul ball. With too much tilt on that breaking ball as it misses low. Here's the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Hunter White. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
For Arizona, the shortstop, Hunter.
Halfway to 100
White.
pitches. Here it is. High in the air out towards shallow right. Brenner is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these 2 teams sit in relation to one another. Now into the box, Michael Jernigan grounded out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Diamondbacks still searching for that first hit of the ballgame. Slow little roller to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 9, Cameron Porter.
Now it'll be Cameron Porter, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And this is lined hard to deep left. Collins finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And we're back for the bottom of the 3rd. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And now, Brandon Smith. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
First pitch of the AB now. In there at the knees, strike 1. One and one to the Dodgers' first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home 3rd. And we'll call up our Dodger leaderboard to show you that his total ranks in 3rd best on the squad. Into the box, Joaquin Marte, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0 pitch. Popped up. Lewis is under it near the mound. 1 out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Julius Collins.
At the plate now is Julius Collins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Smith, base runner at first with 1 out. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he misses there, 1-2. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
At the plate, Evan Brenner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Now the 1-0 to the left side, but it's well foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for LA. They lead it 1-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in the rookie outfielder Jesus Pena.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, J.J. Lewis. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard up the middle, reined in. And that's the second out.
Up next to the Diamondbacks, the second baseman, Brad Sawyer.
Next to hit is Brad Sawyer. Worked a walk his first time up. Pitch on the way. High in the air out to center field. Ray able to track it down for the third out. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. They still trail 1-0. And now here is Chase Mitchell. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The third baseman, Chase.
First delivery
Mitchell.
to him. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Jernigan is under this one. And he puts it away for the first down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Calvin Sharp.
Next, here is Calvin Sharp. He flew out in his last AB. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Slider can't find the zone here, and he's behind now 3-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
The pitcher, number 36, Kyle.
So next to bat will be Kyle Redmond. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Now batting, center fielder, J.C. Ray.
So the next to bat will be J.C. Ray. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB now. The 1-0. Now that's popped up. Lewis is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field in Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Sam Quintero.
Sam Quintero.
Here's the first pitch. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Patrick Bingham. Now here's the first offering.
Whoa, that's down.
The 1-0 home.
2 balls.
Non-competitive pitch right there runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Here's the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
So now the pitcher, Chip Wolf. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt. Kicks and deals. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, good job there to pull that bunt back. Now that he's ahead in the count, we'll see if he gets that bunt sign again.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
So now to the plate, Hunter White. Hot shot toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
To the plate now, Michael Jernigan. And a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 is a slider that can't catch the outside. Wolf at third. White is over at second with 1 down in the inning. 2-1 now.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team to lead.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
fouled off. The next 3-2. One run, just one hit, and 2 errors thus far for Arizona. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
The center fielder.
Digging in will be Cameron Porter as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here.
Yeah, this might be his power side, swinging right-handed. Not that he doesn't have a lot of power from the left side, but if you look at the splits, a far superior hitter for power from the right side.
Hard hit towards center. Ray will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. All even now at 1-1. So here is Dylan Netzel. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they face. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here it comes. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Left side, but well foul. Here it comes on 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Into the box, Brandon Smith singled in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
At the plate now, Joaquin Marte, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes.
Look out, 1-1.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, left fielder, Julius.
So now into the box is Julius Collins. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Has a look, now the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Nope.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for LA. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. So now here is Jesus Pena, due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And now the first pitch.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Hit down the 3rd baseline, scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. In now, J.J. Lewis. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Wow, this guy has been on top of it today, pushing the throttle and pulling it when he needs to.
In front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Standing in now, Brad Sawyer. Hit down the line at first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Evan Brenner.
The right fielder, Evan Brenner.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And now some action in that Arizona bullpen, as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, look at the sliding stop. How about that?
Up next to the Dodgers.
And here's that one again with Show Track. Great reactions to knock it down with the sliding stop, and almost just as impressive was the throw all the way across to beat the runner. Any way you look at it, a fantastic play. Into the box now, Chase Mitchell. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And you can see there they're just one place off the top spot in the NL in that category. So next to hit is Calvin Sharp. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
So now to the plate, Kyle Redmond, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now at this game.
Yeah, Dan, you were a monster down there.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. 2-out double left stranded. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now to bat, Sam Quintero. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ball and a strike. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Yeah, Matty V, that magic number in today's game is about 100 pitches, and this next pitch will be pitch number 100. D-Roll, he's been sailing along pretty easily so far in this one.
Yeah, he's given him some serious depth in this one. For him to get into the 7th inning allows the manager a lot of leeway, whether he wants to go to his bullpen or not.
And he'll get there as the Diamondbacks get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Roll, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Patrick Bingham stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. One and one the count. From the belt, the pitch. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. as he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. Vaughn Nunez comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Pedro Tavares will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pedro Tavares.
First offering. The 0-1 delivery. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Hunter White. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Hit on the ground out to short, right to him. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
Up next for Arizona, Michael Jernigan. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch well above the letters with the fastball that time.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Now a long throw home, and not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Leo Mazzoni always used to say, old pitching coach for the Atlanta Braves, solos won't kill us, guys. And he's absolutely right. You give yourself a 2-run lead, a solo homer's not gonna do too much damage.
Cameron Porter is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Up top, it's 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. The 2-0.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Ripped down the line. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. Bottom of the 7th inning upcoming in L.A. Get up and stretch. D-backs out in front, 3-1. Jonah Norwood gets the call
now
from the pen to take
Arizona,
the ball for the home seventh.
Number 3, Jonah Norwood.
At the plate, J.C. Ray. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Dylan Netzel.
Next to stand in is Dylan Netzel. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Popped him up. Bingham has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the first baseman, Brandon Smith.
Next to dig in, Brandon Smith. And now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
And he falls behind 0-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Another 1-2 delivery. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Dodgers 1. James Brandon has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 30, James Brandon.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Pena. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Pena.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Brandon is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Into the box, J.J. Lewis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 2 very good pitching performances
now
illustrated there as we give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-1 contest. Next, it'll be Brad Sawyer. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
2-2.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
Still 2-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
So a full count now. Pena, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
So stepping in is Sam Quintero, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right, and that is down as that could be 2 bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
To the plate now, Patrick Bingham, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. First, and the Diamondbacks are turned away as the inning is over. Diamondbacks strand a pair, and it's still 3-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Grant Preston will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Chad Wood is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Dodgers, the catcher, Joaquin Marte.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1.
Ball at the track.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
A bouncer to the left side, reined in. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout, as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stepping in now, Julius Collins. He'll roll over it and send it to shortstop. He's right there, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Evan Brenner.
Next to hit, Evan Brenner. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Now the first pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Pitch on the way, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sawyer has got it, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Phil Lamb enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Lamb.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go is the third baseman, Chad Wood.
Chad Wood.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Here it comes on 0-2.
1 ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss at the curveball. A great pitch call there, and that's the first out here in the 9th. Stepping in once again is Hunter White. He's got 1 hit and 4 at-bats.
White.
Now here's the first offering.
Ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Now the 2-0 home. Lifted in the air out to right. Brenner is there. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 32, Michael Jernigan.
Up next, Michael Jernigan. He's 1 for 4 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Here it comes, 1-0. Popped him up. Smith will put this one away, and the side is retired. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as the lead remains 3-1. Lamar Coates is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Number 33, Lamar Coates.
All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Chase Mitchell.
Chase Mitchell.
First delivery to him.
0-1.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Calvin Sharp, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 0-1 pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 99, Bill.
Angel Sanchez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 66, Angel Sanchez.
And now the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Two-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1 pitch.
Ball that time.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1 pitch. Two out, nobody on. The Dodgers down to their final strike, and it's fouled away. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in the home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chip Wolf earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Lamar Coates closes the door for the save, his 12th of the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 7 hits, 2 errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Dodgers, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.